All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, this goes out to a guy named Brian Muro, who possibly they could be using myself and my YouTube channel to play with his psychology, right? And like commit suicide, right? And we don't want to do that. So basically, guys, uh, don't commit suicide, you know? And the thing is this, I say that because not as an insult, but because like a lot of times people try to well, you have no choice but to be who you are. And I don't know you, and from what I know, you were already in a program. So when I met you, you were already in a program, and that program was being like a third party type of guy, like in my drama life, right? Or whatever romantic drama, because romantic drama to me never was drama. To me it never is drama. It's romantics. So um basically, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that imagine, like, I don't even have to imagine, like, I already know that if you were already in a program at that time, right, which was like 2010 ish, basically that means that you are like, you're basically somebody's Jesus Christ, right? Like somebody, they're putting you as the tip of the spear, right? And like that's what I'm supposed to be, the tip of the spear, right? So basically, don't commit suicide, because you are already, see, I have to think, like, everything exists for subjective synthesis and objective negation, right? So you yourself are in a program, and myself, I don't know. Well, I explain it on my YouTube channel to the best of my knowledge what's going on. So you could assess from that, right? That I'm trying to keep see reality for what it is, not worse or better than it is, right? And hopefully you're trying to do the same thing and see past that program that you were in. And you see that even though if I help you get back to your program, that you choose to be yourself and to, separate yourself from that program, because it's the same thing as like alcohol or drugs, right? Or something like that. But what's crazy is that it's powered by other people, right? And the good thing is that the good part of that is that it's powered by other people that want to do that, and that's your support system, your family, right, or your friends, and your the people that how you are a contributing member to other people's family and other people's friends, right? The other people that have a structure, not necessarily a program, but a structure, right? And that's what I lack, right? So basically, guys, and that's what I'm not trying to take from you, but I'm trying to just be myself, you see? And from that, ladies and gentlemen, the common denominator is that we're all trying to seek the truth, right? And in that, people misguide other people's like family life. And that's why I say, like, don't commit suicide, right? Because logically, like, if you're, to a lot of people, they are stuck in that program because they chose to work out and they chose to be buff, right? And that's the thing that I didn't do. So for example, if you played football, or if you played like a sport, or even if you don't, even if you just work out, they're going to classify you and as a draftee, right? You're going to get drafted. And if they can't draft you for the military, they're going to draft you for something else. Like like basically trying to get you into a prison or jail, right? To to help other people out that are in there, you know? And that's the thing, guys. With language, with all this writing skills, that's the thing that we share, common denominator in what we're able to witness. That these people are throwing us in jail without us wanting to be there, just for who we are, because we're gonna help out their offspring in jail, you know, fight off other people, you know, because that's who we are. We protect people. And, you know, it's just the articulation of that was lost September 11th, 2001, you know, like, and how that was lost. A lot of you, like Brian Miro, probably aren't able to see it because you were stuck in programs, you know, like sports or like warrior mentality type thing without knowing what to look for. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. And Brian Miro, shout out. No offense, you know, but if it's not you, there may be other people like yourself, and that goes to them. So hopefully you can articulate that yourself for other people that may be in that situation, you know, in a different way that only you know how to say that. So thank you for listening.